And Jesus, right outside of Jerusalem, he says, get me a donkey. And he rides a donkey into the city, which was so significant because a messianic prophecy from Zechariah that everybody knew. It said that their king would come to them riding on a donkey. And so the disciples, they see this, and as Jesus is riding into the city, they're cheering. They're saying, blessed is the king who comes in the name of the Lord. But not everybody is on board with this. Not everybody is excited about Jesus coming into Jerusalem in this kind of a fashion. Some of the Pharisees who are there, they rebuke the disciples. And they say to Jesus, they say, rebuke your disciples. They think Jesus is a teacher. They do not want him to be king. They don't want to be under his authority. And it's their spiritual resistance that frames what happens next. I think if we miss that, Jesus, in the next verse, it's going to be confusing to us. But the Pharisees have just said, we don't want you to be king over us. So look at the next verse. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept over it. Now, Jesus is the man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. He knows what it is to suffer. But in the Gospel of Luke, the book of Luke, we have not seen Jesus weep until this moment. The word for wept here, it means to sob, means to wail. This is not quiet crying. This is ugly crying, as we would say today. Now, why is Jesus so upset? Well, through his tears, he says it. He tells us, he says, if you, even you, had only known on this day what would bring you peace, but now it is hidden from your eyes. Jesus has been in his ministry announcing and enacting the kingdom of God, a kingdom of peace, as Zechariah prophesied, a kingdom not of anger, fear, or violence, but of love, healing, and forgiveness. And Jerusalem has rejected that kingdom because they have rejected the king. They've rejected Jesus.